Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot reading. All signs love tarot reading. All signs love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy coming in. It's the Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles. There's a wait for commitment with somebody. The Two of Wands, Mars and Aries energy. The Mars energy, it's like taking an action. It's the beginning, the end. I guess you could say the drive, toward that. And as you can see, our stork, bringing good news. Our stork's kind of traveling, carrying a new beginning, is balancing here on a crystal ball, which connects with, you could say, future energy. And that energy also of completion and of Mars is connecting me with the world, which is connecting me with the world card. So this is feeling like it's like a big decision. You're waiting for somebody to make a choice, to make a move. Now, it could be including, you could say, travel in the way of like coming toward you, like getting on a plane, train, automobile, maybe even relocation, that kind of decision. But look, it's coming here with the King of Pentacles, Virgo ruled by Mercury, and this is around putting in the time and the effort, commitment. It's around commitment. Of course, our elder, our King of Pentacles here, is, as you can see, is being represented with a har, a rabbit, Hase, as we say here in Austria, which is around matters of the heart, new beginnings. They're wearing, look, a necklace with crystals on it, clarity. There's a victory wreath. I mean, this is waiting for somebody to make a commitment. Decision, a move. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here, and it's a general tarot reading. So always take what resonates and let the rest go. All the playlists are linked in the description below. In today's video, you'll find the All Signs Love Tarot, Love Message readings, which are connected here today. You'll also find all 12 Zodiac signs, twin flame readings if you are on a twin flame journey. Feel free to explore. Let's continue checking out the energy coming in. It's expansive in the Six of Wands. Yeah, for things to move forward. Gosh, this is really connecting me with Jupiter, the planet of prosperity, abundance, growth, like expanding, things moving. And you could even just say expansive in the way of travel, obviously. But it's definitely connecting me with the Three of Wands, and that is around the movement and something more, again, a move, a choice, which is where you go when you get out of the Two of Wands, which we just saw. Jupiter also connecting with luck, but I really feel like that's more about timing. And it's coming here with the Six of Wands. Somebody wanting to get your attention, waiting to hear. It's, for me, it really is waiting for, again, that expansive energy, like for things to go further around that King of Pentacles commitment. But I do feel there is some kind of a break in communication or a pause button here. No contact, no communication, and or in separation. Like what you want to hear from this person. And is that coming in? It kind of feels like, yeah. I do want to validate if this is someone you're already, like, that you can see, or that you think you'll see, you could maybe see at something, that, yeah, chances are pretty good that they're going to be at that concert or party gathering. Not for everybody in person, for sure, but the message is wanting to come in, so that's a validation for a lot of you. This is a reading where we go into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what you might need to know, see, hear, or don't see coming as anyone making a move. I just want to quickly remind you, if you hear my content anywhere but here on my verified channel, The Tarot Closet on YouTube, with me, Christine. Chris, you can call me Chris. If you're seeing it and hearing it anywhere but here, it's stolen. If you're hearing my audio and it's been altered or it hasn't been altered, and it's with all those videos that you're seeing now, like they get released at many at a time. It's like they reuse a lot of stuff. They take from different readers, they stop and they go, whatever. The cards are already out. They're not holding them up and shuffling and talking because it's stolen audio. If you're hearing that and you suspect it's me, let me know. If you know it's me, let me know. The emails you've been sending have been really helpful, so keep them coming. And if you haven't, thank you in advance, because we are taking them down. It goes without saying, don't listen to it. Report, report, report. Block. Let readers know, other readers too, if you recognize their voices. Thank you so much. Let's continue on with the energy as it continues to come in. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see. Please show us the cards, Aho. Temperance is here. Yeah, gosh. So there is something going on, and obviously, and there's some kind of a meeting in the middle going on here as well. Temperance is connected to the heart chakra. This is Sagittarius energy. And it is an energy of restoring balance and harmony. And again, like possibly meeting in the middle for some of you, it can be around a really big life-changing decision, like, again, a relocation. Something life-changing around commitment, connecting us with our Two of Wands and our King of Pentacles. That expansive energy that also came through, connecting us to Jupiter. So next level, you could say. It's going to be really specific for you, whether that is getting more serious from platonic or physical, going exclusive, moving in, marriage. I mean, we could be talking really expansive in terms of like family energy, or even introducing. So that life-changing kind of energy, there is an energy here of like meeting in the middle. And temperance this is Archangel Michael, who specifically is connected to the solar plexus chakra I do, and the throat chakra I speak. Like the truth coming in and getting everybody on the path to a new cycle toward the sun energy, which you can see there's a mandala here today. And that's illuminary, it's revealing, it's a chance, you could say, for growth and happiness. The Lover's card is here in reverse, so is the Six of Cups. The Ace of Cups is here. Okay, what happened? Because this is why there's a lot of, I guess you could say kind of like protecting of the heart energy in the Seven of Wands. Defensive. It's Mars and Leo. And because it's connecting with the Lover's card in reverse. And this is a really strong validation around whatever happened here in the past with this person. That kind of has everything where it is now. Because it's also connecting us to the Six of Cups. And that is that past energy of something around the next level that did not happen, or it stopped. This is Gemini energy, the Lover's card, and Venus, the planet of love. This reversal energy is a really strong validation for me. Here also with the Six of Cups, the Sun in Scorpio, that somebody has regret. Somebody regrets choices that they made. And I want to say that's what got things here, because for some of you, it really is going far back. Like it is no contact, no communication, and or in separation. Again, that's going to be really specific to you, but it's definitely here. And so what went on there? I'm not privy to all the details. Something obviously went on because there's like a self-defensive energy around when you do communicate, and when they come in with whatever it is that I feel like they're building up to say. Could it be more around this Ace of Cups? It's here in the placement in my reading, here at the Tarot Closet, which is a strong energy for me around this person. This is an energy of new beginnings, Obviously, we could be looking at things like marriage proposals. That's not really clear at this point, but it could definitely be connecting with what you're waiting for that didn't happen. You know, here within this Lover's card in reverse, and again, the Six of Cups in reverse, that can be that, it can be that you've known this person a really long time. You know, it doesn't mean that's the case, but it's definitely an energy here. And there is a living in the past kind of energy. Well, we have our Ace of Cups coming in here. What is this? Are these the feelings coming in? We see the Dove here. It's around some making peace energy for me, and they are carrying an olive branch. So what has been going on here, and is something about to change? The Four of Wands is here. Okay, so, yeah, look, okay. I know, but, you know, look at it. The Devil, here's the thing. In the Lover's card, well, the Lover's card is here, as you can see in reverse. This person has regret. There's regret here for choices, bad decisions that they made, how you got into this breakup kind of energy, or breakup in contact, pause, no communication, and or in separation. Right on the other end, it's the Devil, and that the Lovers are here in the Devil, Capricorn and Saturn energy. So there's something here within that. And I do want to validate, it could be that there's some kind of a money issue. It doesn't necessarily mean that. But we could also be looking at vices, or something maybe even to do with a third party, romantic or otherwise, because it's connecting with the past energy. But look at the energy that's coming in here now. Temperance, the other major arcana energy, like meeting in the middle. And that's the thing about the Lovers in reverse. There are also obviously really big things in here, like commitment, coming together, proposals, like just a lot of things around whatever happened that stopped it or changed it. Again, here in the Devil card. But the regret around that, and this major arcana energy also in Temperance in the upright, is the Truth coming out around that. And it's like kind of a meeting in the middle. So we could be looking at this time, perhaps somebody's ready, somebody wasn't ready, somebody wasn't available, somebody was. The energy here is this is somebody who wants to get your attention. And I want to validate in that Two of Wands and the expansive energy that came in, connecting us with the Three of Wands, that now we're here looking at the Four of Wands. It's a really strong validation for me. Should there be literal travel, like if you can see this person, it's definitely going to be at the concert or at the wedding. This can be connected to that for me. I also want to tell you it's connecting with the wedding also, like you could say in a marriage kind of way. The soulmate energy here. There is a reunion energy here. And I want to validate here this kind of energy from the past with our Six of Cups, Four of Wands. That if there is something like a reunion, like a family and friends reunion, or a school reunion, a wedding, a party, that sort of thing, this is somebody who is going to be there. It's pretty strong. Now, again, it's not for everybody that you can see this person, but this is a reunion kind of energy. And again, it also holds that energy for me of marriage. And it's on the other end of the Ace of Cups. So that was either where you were heading or it was on the table, obviously, and something went down here. And it's definitely connected to this kind of shadow energy here in the Devil. But there's some kind of a reunion or communication coming through. Look. That, here we go, and the Moon. By the way, the King of Swords is here, the Moon, the Queen of Swords is also here. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of a communication. For a lot of you, it's seeing this person, but I want to validate also here in the Moon, or in the, in the King of Swords, the Mercury energy. My third chakra's going kind of nuts. Mercury, of course, is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. It's strongly connected to reading and writing. So I want to validate that. If this is someone that you would normally send, you would be sending messages to each other, SMS, which are text messages, social media messages, or email. But it's also Mercury, and it's the King of Swords. So if you normally talk on the phone or you send voice messages, and again, a really strong validation if you see each other. And by the way, the yin-yang energy here, the divine feminine energy and the Queen of Swords in the upright, Libra ruled by Venus. And the counterpart, our King of Swords, divine masculine energy, also in the upright. It's a validation around the communication here, around this person, the sword energy. I mean, it's clarity in relationships. It's clarity. It's somebody who's like thinking, okay, wait a minute, like kind of logically. It's transactional, it's communication. And it's also telling me that you're both here. So this is just really validating for me, whether this is somebody going really far back or it's kind of recent past, which I don't think that's the case for everybody, of seeing this person or hearing from this person. And there's definitely an energy of somebody not following through. And it's somebody that you may have been, maybe not anymore, maybe you are. Let's keep going. Waiting on for more. Oh my gosh. Before I talk about this reclusive energy, as you can see, we have the moon here. Pisces energy, major arcana, also bringing in Cancer and Gemini. The subconscious energy, what has been hiding? Well, we have the moon, Temperance, and we have the Lovers in reverse. So I'm also wondering if there are some choices that were made around things that were said or not said around feelings here, whether it's around literal feelings of love between you, or we're talking about feelings about something like next level marriage. Seems to be coming up quite a bit. It's not going to be for everyone, but it is here. The subconscious energy of what is, like what's there, but somebody doesn't want to look at, or they're hiding it also from themselves. It's the moon. And the thing about Temperance, or their major arcana here, is Archangel Michael is trying to get everybody on the path to the truth in that sun energy, the luminary right here, where you go, when you get out of the moon. It's clarity and the truth being revealed. So this is definitely around a conversation. It feels like it could be like a hard conversation or emotional, And if it is somewhere, it's definitely going to be at either like that concert, the reunion, the wedding. So this reclusive energy is a really strong connection for me to the Hermit, Virgo and Mercury energy. Major arcana, of course, where you go for clarity and truth. Look, it's a bear holding on to a crystal. Kind of like waiting for somebody to wake up. For a bear to wake up, get out of hibernation. And look where it is. It is just not surprising. It's right here with the Six of Cups in reverse, this past energy. Here with the Four of Wands, coming together, union, maybe again, even marriage, which is strong. Something around the commitment, because it's also connected to the Lovers in reverse. Kind of what happened, somebody regretting choices they made in this past energy and waiting on this bear here to wake up and get some clarity. And one of the things that, pun intended, look, the sun is here. Here we go. Is when you get out of the Hermit energy, you go into the Wheel of Fortune. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. And it's up and it's down. It's the cycles of life, And the Wheel of Fortune is not only connected to Jupiter, which did come in around the expansive card, but it's also connected to the throat chakra. And it's a turning point, and it could just, it's up, it's down, it could go any way, but it really is connecting to this conversation with this person from your past. The sun is here, by the way. I mean, this is just not surprising. the energy has been really strong, and it's particularly strong for me in Temperance. But here we go. There is the moon getting out of that energy, the truth and the clarity being revealed here in the sun. Leo energy, source, a new cycle, our luminary revealing some truths, by the way, what's been hidden, also here in our Queen of Swords. So it really is around, because this person has regret, it's really around what happened, why did it stop, or why did it not move forward? Whether this changes anything and you move forward again, or it's some kind of closure, it's not really incredibly clear. But what is clear here is that it's somebody resurfacing, kind of, and you might be expecting it, you might not be. It could be in person, it could also be via message. There is a conversation here, and there's a lot of truth coming in. There is definitely, the luminary energy is strong, the truth and clarity around what happened. It's like coming here. Which, again, is really understandable why the World card is here. Wow. Why there's some defensive energy up here with our Seven of Wands. Mars and Leo, by the way. Look what is here. So the major arcana on the table, the moon, the devil. Also, that's the other thing I want to say. Was somebody hiding something? Was there a vice? Was there money issues being hidden? What, are there third-party energies around people, perhaps? Whatever the case is, it is connecting for me, the moon, the devil. And then we have the sun coming in. We have the Lovers in reverse, obviously, Temperance here. And now we have the World card, which is an energy that was already coming in around that Two of Wands, waiting for somebody to make a life-changing decision, to get out of this energy. Because when you get out of the World card, the last major arcana, you go right back. You go into that full energy. And that's it's like taking a chance. It's a new path forward. It's a new beginning. But this cycle, what's been in here, because this is the completion energy. And in that Two of Wands, it's like waiting for somebody to make a choice, make a move. Again, it could be literal. I want to validate if it is around somebody that would have to give something up. First of all, I would say that's a good thing if it's around a vice or somebody who's got some money stuff going on. But it could also be around a location, like somebody would have to move or change their job. And there is definitely an energy of like meeting in the middle here. So what has been in that? Because again, it could also just be around that relocation, but it could be travel toward, like somebody would need to travel in order to meet up, that kind of thing. But there's bigger stuff in here. The World card, this is Saturn energy. Look, we have our infinity energy here. That's also an 8, and that connects us directly with Saturn, which can be around obstacles and lessons that need to be learned, and karmic debts, you could say, that need to be paid. Like things have to be in order, kind of. That's also connecting me with infinity, truth. So you can see my infinity ring here, truth, balance, and renewal. By the way, just a little reminder, you should be here at the Tarot Closet on my verified channel on YouTube, watching, listening, seeing me holding up cards, shuffling. If you're not, it's stolen content. Come on by the About Me page and email me and let me know where you're seeing it. Thank you so much. But this energy of truth, balance, and renewal, again, so it's like completing the lessons, karmic debts, you could say, obstacles being faced and met and overcome. Again, so that being around possibly people, money, jobs, person, people, places, things. Do you know what I mean? Location. But I also want to validate this energy in the World card of coming together, this union energy. And this completing the picture, making life-changing decisions. Getting closer, you could say, to soulmate, true purpose energy. And that can be including marriage. And it's here right in the middle of Temperance. Again, like restoring some balance, in particular connected to the heart chakra, around this truth coming, the communication, perhaps meeting in some kind of middle. And then on the other end, the Four of Wands. With that said, again, and these are yours. Bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups. Here we go. It's also right in the middle of the Lovers card in reverse and the Seven of Wands. So, like whatever went on there, whether somebody was ready and somebody wasn't, somebody was available, somebody wasn't, whatever that is, it's like something has changed. It could be that it's been a long time and you're not expecting to see this person, or you are. But there's a resurfacing of the past. There's regret coming out. There's truth. There's communication. And the Knight of Cups just came through, which we'll talk about in a minute. Because I want to validate here also, look what's on our sun. There's a dandelion here. And somebody already made a wish. You can see all the little pieces of the dandelion flying around. Like there's already been a wish made, and this is a new cycle. And this is the chance, you could say, at a happy outcome and success and a new beginning. Either way, you know, whatever situation you're in or whatever this means for you, this is your reading. This is your reading. This is still life-changing decisions, and it's a new cycle, whatever you decide to do. You have free will. Person has free will. Everybody does. The future is not fixed. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. So the Knight of Cups, a knight on the move, of course, Scorpio and Pluto energy. The Ace of Cups is here. It's literally on the other end. What's in that cup? You know, conversation, truth. Is there some kind of an offer? Proposal, proposing to. So here's the thing. Obviously, the marriage energy, maybe where you were or what didn't work out or what stopped is here. And I would say the potential is here as well. So that's also here within the Knight of Cups. This proposal can definitely be around that. But it's also this energy, proposals of new beginnings. So it can be around like, well, let's talk about this or that. And it really does validate for me just even the energy of this person reaching out. You know, maybe for some of you it's just breaking the silence, but it really feels like more. Or walking up, should there, again, be for a lot of you an event and seeing each other. I mean, it's the cups, you know, that's around the love. It's around the emotional energy. It's the water. It's around the relationship. And look, the Knight of Cups is here with our kind of going into the Seven of Wands energy of that, wait a minute, you know, defensive energy. So that's also not surprising. The Ace of Swords is here. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Yeah, this has been so clear. The King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Emperor is here. Okay, there's a lot to unpack. First of all, the Ace of Swords is here, and look how it's just kind of like, whoosh, coming in really fast, like around, well, yeah, around a new beginning. Clarity, having it, bringing it. That's the sword. It's transactional energy. It's connected to the communication. And somebody who's like, right, okay, who's thinking clearly, you could say. Look at all the butterflies. So this is obviously connected to the throat chakra and communication and how you're hearing from this person. Again, whether you guys are running into each other, you know they're going to be somewhere. There's some kind of a reach out going on, you know, that's really clear. And look, the other thing is the clarity here, waiting for somebody. Hello. I saw that the time was running out, but I just wasn't paying attention. You didn't miss anything. That's what the camera does. As I was saying, this energy of the Hermit coming in this reclusive energy here, this bear who's literally hibernating, holding onto a crystal that you're waiting to wake up, connecting to marriage, connecting to the sun, the new cycle. Somebody clearly, pun intended, in this Lovers in reverse has regret. for the past choices that kind of got everything where it is, you could say. But it's also connecting to that weight we saw in the Two of Wands, and like big decisions, life-changing, and the World card is here, which is connecting for me. And for some of you, that's marriage. But what does that next level mean? Because the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, the clarity is also here, look. It's connecting us with the Ace of Cups around the relationship, new beginnings. And again, that dove is holding an olive branch at the peace kind of offering. So whatever happened here, obviously, there's a lot being revealed in this communication. The Wheel of Fortune is here. It's been really strong that it's here, so I'm not surprised at all. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy, connecting us directly to that expansive energy we saw coming into. The planet of prosperity and abundance, growth, luck, timing. It's up, it's down. That's the Wheel of Fortune. But it's connected to the throat chakra, I speak. And this is what it's like this energy of what they have to say. You want to hear what they're going to have to say. It's just like, I feel like you want to hear it. Connecting with our Wheel of Fortune is a fate and destiny kind of energy, like controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. And for me, that really connects with timing as well. The soulmate energy is actually really strong here. And again, for a lot of you, the connection has been going on for years. I don't think it's for everyone that it's years, because there's also that energy of it feeling, like it's years. The King of Wands is here, which is interesting because the King of Wands is one of 4 kings under the Emperor, and the Emperor's here. And we have the King of Swords, and we have the King of Wands. And we saw the King of Pentacles. We're just missing the King of Cups. That's right. But that energy around the King of Pentacles was also connecting with like the weight on that. So like somebody not following through, like waiting on that energy to be clear about what happened. But it's also like there's something else coming in around it. The King of Wands, Aries energy. Look, they have their victory wreath on their crown. Getting the courage to make this move. It's connecting with the Ace of Cups. So yeah, it's both around whatever it is they have to say, which could be big. And that's the thing. Well, really, that's what it is. But what's around what they have to say, which is feeling life-changing and kind of big here. Is this what you've been waiting for? Is this also what you've been waiting to hear? Is there a proposal here? I don't think somebody's walking up and getting on their knees kind of energy, but there's something going back down on the table. And, I mean that kind of, well, obviously what's here on the table today, but I mean like putting it back on the table as possibilities. Because here's the thing, look, first of all, the Emperor is here. The Emperor isn't messing around. Aries and Mars energy, just like our Two of Wands, like waiting on that. This life-changing decision, this move from someone, which is here in the World card. The Emperor, one of our 4 cardinal signs, this is Aries, of course, a leader. The Emperor is like going for it. Again, it's just strategic and planning things out and making it happen. Now, I want to validate if for some of you, and it's not the case for everyone, should this be a twin flame connection in the separation, the validation of that is here. I do want to bring that through. I know it's not for everyone. And I just want to quickly follow that up with, if you are here and you're resonating and you are on a twin flame journey, I highly recommend you check out the twin flame readings, because they're specific for you. And they're timeless, and you're going to be, led where you need to be led. The divine masculine energy here in our Emperor, I want to validate, it's not about gender. I mean, we could be looking at like an older man and running a big company, all of that stuff. But I just want to validate there's no gender here. So, do with that what you will. But it's about the energy. And this is the energy of somebody just like, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do. And the Emperor and the World card both are connected to the root chakra. And when somebody is grounded, when there's a grounding, which is that energy, the basic grounding and getting centered, like knows who they are and what they want, that's when you're moving up. And you're moving up into, the sacral chakra and the solar plexus and the heart chakra and everything that's here that's been on the table. The Emperor, this kind of return energy. And that's the other thing. The Five of Pentacles is in reverse. Minor Arcana, what's been going on. Mercury in Taurus, and this is an energy of loss and worry. And again, there could be some money situation that was going on in the past and maybe even now. I do want to validate that, in particular that it's connected to the Emperor. So it can be that there's been some money stuff that's somehow connected. But what's also really strong is around like the kind of pause or the separation that's been going on here. And this reversal energy is somebody who wants to recover what they lost, which I'm pretty sure is you. I'm pretty sure it's you. Yeah. Major Arcana energy here is, wow. The Emperor, the World card, the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, which we knew was coming in. The Moon, the Devil, the Lovers in reverse. Those are all definitely really deeply connected. I would say prepare, if you know who this is. And just in particular, if you are going to some kind of an event and they're going to be there and you think they could be there. The Tarot Closet, by the way, channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. A little quick reminder that you're at the Tarot Closet. You should be. If you're not here on my channel seeing me, hold up the cards and talk about them and shuffle and interact. If you're not here, it means somebody's stealing the content. So come on by the About Me page, my verified channel, the only place that I upload my readings, and email me and let me know where you are seeing and or hearing my content. Thank you so much again. The bottom of the deck. It was all my fault. Right here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's like a triggering energy around that too. Missing you. King of Swords and the Moon. This has hit me hard. Six of Cups and again in reverse, connecting with that Devil energy. Like that past energy. What is that connecting to? Hoping somebody, was there an energy, again, connected to a vice or money or other people, places, things that just didn't, somebody was ready, somebody wasn't, somebody was available, somebody wasn't. It's pretty strong. And the clarity that they're having as well, there is like I want to say a slow wake up coming out of this reclusive energy. It's connected right to the Ace of Swords. And that's like my kind of like you could say mini judgment energy, wake up energy. Look, I have not let you go. Soul connection. That's also been really clear. As I say that, it's going on reclusive and Ace of Swords. And it's connecting with the Sun here with this dandelion, like biggest wish energy. Somebody made a wish. Did you notice I sent a message? King of and Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, King of Wands. I am so sorry. The Truth. Connecting here with the Devil. Never doubt my love for you. I want to return, but I'm a big chicken. Well, I would say that that's definitely connecting here with our King of Wands. And that's been an energy that may be going on for months or even longer. We are looking at this major arcana energy, however, that's moving pretty intensely. I mean, the bigger picture energy here. I was a complete jerk. I am so sorry. It went right there. On Shadow and the Devil. We met for a reason, and I know this. I'm clear, reclusive. Wheel of Fortune, fate and destiny. We met for a reason, that's what that is. And I really beeping miss you. I'm sorry I didn't reply. So has there been, like a voicemail or a text message that's been left, like unfinished, really? I mean, somebody not replying. Bottom of the deck. I'm missing you so much. So there's a lot of that energy here. The other thing too about this reclusive, that hermit energy, it really is a validation of this person, like really in deep thought. Look at this, Ace of Swords, also around the regret that they have for whatever choices they made, and also I feel like didn't make in the Lovers in reverse. As I say that, look, we are soulmates. We met for a reason, soul connection. I have not let you go. Yeah, they're getting clarity. Do you think of me too? I want to hear your voice. This is far from over. I was triggered. Kind of feel like that's connected with the Six of Cups in reverse, of which is connected to reclusive, of kind of like what happened in the Devil as well, and it's sort of where things started to change or got quieter or silent. I know I'll never find another like you. It's here on the Sun. With the dandelion too, it has that biggest wish energy. Yes, I'm thinking of you. Is somebody answering? Do you think of me too? Yes, I'm thinking of you. I would say that's a call and response as you're even here now today. Do you still love me? I feel like I've known you forever. We are soulmates. So that's the energy that's also been coming through, whether you have or it's that feeling. That's the soul connection energy. Look at that. Soul connection, we are soulmates. Excuse me, we met for a reason. I feel like I've known you forever. I'm trying to get over my fear. I want to return, but I'm a big chicken. So that's definitely around communication, but more. I want to be honest. I was a complete jerk right here on the Queen of Swords, and I'm missing you so much. Well, this might come out of left field for some of you, I gotta say, if you're not expecting to hear from or see this person. Last channeled love message from your person, message from their higher self. Here we go. You are my person. Okay, beautiful soul. That is your reading today. It's been my honor channeling for you. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm sending you love and light always, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until next time.